if you can. I want to speak on the downfall of modern relationships. I believe I touched on this topic probably in the past sometime, but I wanted to speak on it and give my opinion and my thoughts about where we stand at as a society when it comes to dating and what could be some of the main issues that's causing us as men and women to not see eye to eye. And why is everybody expectations is so high? You dig what I'm saying? I want to speak on these issues and kind of bring some, a different perspective to what most people think or believe, and just kind of give my 2 cents of what I feel like is going on in this modern dating world. Because we have a lot of mixed opinions. We have a lot of you know um battered and bitter people out here, man. We got a lot of hurt people out here who haven't did the work, who haven't healed, and they out here getting with people that's talk about things when it comes to perspective of, most people don't once they start what they want. Me, can y'all hear me and see me? Come on in. Can you hear me and see me? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me and see me. Put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me and see me. All right, we good. Okay. Okay, we good. I got a couple ones in the chat. Okay, I got a couple ones in the chat. All right, we good. Everybody coming on in. Okay, everybody coming on in. What's good with you, Daniel Berry Sports, brother? I see you, Daniel Berry. Say, happy Tuesday. Hello, everyone. Hello to you too, Daniel Berry. I see you, brother. God bless you out there, man. You be good. Chris Wilson say, they for everybody. Be blessed, bros. Yeah, you already know, brother. God bless you too, man. Still in this thing, say, Chris, you part of the problem. Don't speak that into existence. Yeah, I'm starting to really think like this gonna be the generation of men and women who's gonna be forgot about. This gonna be the generation of men and women that nobody talk about in history. This gonna be that generation of men and women that nobody talk about. I'm starting to get to the point to where this dating shit is and like I started off and like I said, everybody got their own reasons and for how they feel about what's going on about relationships and things like that of today. Everybody got their own personal issues and reasons about how they feel about it. But I see on one hand, it's a bunch of people trying to get involved in relationships that's not even healed. It's a bunch of people that's trying to enter into relationships that don't even know how to communicate. It's a bunch of people trying to also get into relationships who don't know what the fuck they want. How's you trying to get into a relationship with somebody else and you don't even know if that's what you want? And we grown. Once you hit 18, well, I say once you hit 20. Once you hit 20 years old, you should have some kind of enough information to know what you want out of the next person. All right? I think that's enough time to know what you want as a 20-year-old or 20-year-old, 30-year-old, 40-year-old, 50-year-old. I feel like you should have enough information to know what you want. But the problem is the downfall of this modern era when it comes to relationships is, first of all, you got a gang of people out here who don't know what they want. They don't know what they want. Second of all, you got a gang of people running around here who's not healed, who's still carrying around a lot of trauma, who's still carrying around a lot of pain, hurt, and agony, and who's still carrying around. So now you got to deal with the downfall of dealing with somebody who still ain't got over their ex. You got to deal with the downfall of dealing with a said man or a said female who still is dealing with issues from their past relationship. On top of that, you got a gang of people that's running around here that's just to waste people time because they don't know how to communicate properly. And so what we see in this modern day and age when it comes to dating, it's many different factors of why things is not going like it should go, why people getting divorced at a quicker pace, why it's not enough children being born, why everybody feel like they just want to stay single instead of they self. And I'm not saying staying single was a bad thing, because it could be saving you from dealing with a fucking demon or dealing with somebody that's delusional. So if you single, stay single until you sure about giving yourself to somebody else, because people in this modern era is just wasting people time. That's all they doing. Nobody is serious about what they want in life no more. Everybody just seem like they going along with the flow. They cool with sleeping around. They cool with dating. They cool with, giving their body to everybody and anybody. And it seemed like it's not enough people that know what they want as adults. And it would strike you to make you wonder, why don't people know what they want? How's you a grown man and you a grown ass woman and you don't know what you want in your life or what you want to involve yourself in when it comes to a relationship? And most people is full of trauma. They coming with baggage, and everybody got problems for the most part. We ain't perfect, but most people haven't did the inner work to even be worthy of trying to get into a relationship. You got people out here trying to get into a relationship that's not even worthy of even being in the relationship, because they not even healed on the inside. They haven't even got over that ex that broke their heart or did them wrong. And this generation lacks communication. Tell people what it is that you want. Stop wasting people time. If you don't want to deal with her because she got kids, let her know that you don't want to deal with a woman that got kids. Stop wasting people time. If you don't want to deal with him because he not a millionaire, stop stringing him along on these dates, trying to get him to think that you like him, but really you just want him for his money. Stop playing with people. And we is the generation that I feel like that will go down in history as being the people that just didn't have no common sense when it comes to how they look at certain things. And the way we going about this relationship shit, it's starting to get scary out here, man. Because you don't know who, you dig what I'm talking about, you showing up with, or what a person got on their mind. And I feel like the downfall of the modern relationships stems from the fact that people is not compatible. They lack communication skills. And people don't know what they want. That's the downfall of this shit. People not even compatible. They lack communication skills, and they don't even know what they want. We living in an era where people don't know what the fuck they want. And of course, social media can be one of the things you point to as giving people more options than what they really need. So it keeps people always looking for the next person. But really, if you grown, you should know what you want out of a man or out of a woman. If you grown, if you mature, if you have grew up and you have matured as an adult, social media shouldn't tell you what's best for you. You should already know internally what's best for you and what you want. And one thing about social media, it has damaged this society with thinking that it's always something better. So nobody give theyself a chance to build with the person that's interested in them. See, just because something is better for you, that don't mean it's good for you. When it comes to the sense of looking at it from the point of view of, yeah, that person that you looking at or that woman you looking at, yeah, they might have more than the person that's interested in you. But is they for you? Is they good for you? Just because you feel like they better in particular things that they do, that don't mean that they good for you. And what I'm seeing in this modern era when it comes to relationships, it's a lot of people not valuing the people that's interested in them, man. Value the people that like you. Value the people that's interested in you. Value the people that's trying to spend some time to get to know you. Stop going out your way to try to see what's better out there, or always trying to use hypergamy, or always trying to get to a higher status, because you don't even know if that person that you looking at or deem is better. You don't even know if they gonna feel the same way about you like you feel about them. And this is where compatibility lacks in this generation. We have a huge problem when it comes to compatibility. People is not compatible no more. You know why? Because they not interested in the people that's interested in them. If you find a good young man or a good young woman that's interested in you, stop automatically start nitpicking and looking for the flaws in that person. What we do is we find somebody that like us, and we find the reason why not to fuck with them for whatever reason. And most of the time it be small shit that we can work on or we can build around. And it's the simple fact that, you know, most people think that they got it so good, they so fine, or they so handsome, they think that they got forever. Like, looks don't fade. You gonna get older. Your looks, that body, that shit gonna fade one day. I'm just keeping it real with you. And all I'm telling you is, if that's all you got is looks, if that's all you got is body and all that shit like that, you in for a rude awakening. Because you got to have personality, man. And we lack, in this generation, we lack personality. We lack self-esteem. We lack compatibility. We lack communication skills. And most people, like I said, don't know what they want when it comes to relationships. They have no clue what they want. So most people will make it seem like they single by choice. Yeah, you might be single by choice. You might be single by choice. But the reason why you single by choice, because you don't know what the fuck you want. What do you want? You can't have it all. Everybody gonna come with some imperfections. Stop believing in that fairy tale shit, that Disney shit that come on TV. Everybody coming with some imperfections. What do you want? What? Because you can't have it all. And everybody is going to come with some imperfections. And the sad part about this modern era, when it comes to relationships, don't nobody want to work with each other to build something. Don't nobody want to work with each other to build something for the simple fact they is being fed a false perception or an illusion of what they feel like relationships is really about. They think it's about being perfect. They think it's about having everything figured out with no kind of turmoil, with no kind of, disagreements. This is why you get to know people. And most people in this era, when it comes to relationships, they don't know what the fuck they want. Men and women. I'm starting to see this shit pop up all over the place. They don't know what they want. And you know what's sad about it? It be grown ass men and women who sit on social media and make excuses and complain about why they single, or about why they don't have a partner, or about why they don't have somebody in their life. But 9 times out of 10, them same people be the same people that's suffering from trauma, that's still bitter, that's still hurt, that still haven't did the self-work on their self to get better. But they sit on social media all day complaining about how they can't find nobody good. You ain't good yourself. How in the hell you expect somebody else to be good and you ain't even good yourself, sis? How you expect for somebody else to be good for you and you ain't even good yourself, my brother? Come on, man. You got to start doing the self-work. Look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I need to get better. Because you know for sure that you fucked up. You know you still suffering from trauma with your ex-wife. You know you still suffering with trauma from your ex-husband. You know your baby daddy and your baby mama still got access to you, so it won't allow you to grow and blossom into the person that God was put you here to grow into, because you still got old ties and old connections to the old world that you should have been let go. And we never want to have these discussions as adults because it's triggering. I understand. It's triggering because most people always make it seem like because, they ain't got this or they ain't got that in their life, that it's everybody else. Sometimes you be the problem. Real talk. And we live in an era and we live in a generation where most people don't know what they want. They don't know what they want. They don't know what they want. And they say they single by choice, but really the only reason why they single by choice is because they don't know what the fuck they want. You too grown not to know what you don't want. You too grown to not know what you don't want. You should know what you want by a certain age. By the age of 20, you should know what it is what you want. By the age of 20, you should have enough information to know exactly what you want. Stop wasting people's time. Communicate. Learn how to understand. Listen, if you don't want that man, sis, stop letting him take you on all them dates and you know you really don't want to have nothing to do with him. If you don't want that woman, bro, because she got kids or she don't know how to cook or she might come with a little mouthpiece, let her know that. We too grown to not know how to communicate. How you grown as hell and you don't know how to tell somebody else what you don't like and what you don't accept or what you not gonna put up with? How you grown as hell and you not able to tell yourself what you want? And I'm seeing in this modern era, the reason why relationships is so fucked up because most people don't know what they want. They don't know what they want. They don't know what they want because they insecure, they immature, and they childish. And all they life, nobody check their ass on playing games. Stop playing games. We too grown for this shit. Some of us got kids. We ain't got time to be wasting other people's time, and we ain't got time for people to be wasting our time. If you want to stay single, cool. Play the single role. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't against that. But I'm giving you the real of why modern relationships, it just don't work out. I'm giving you the reality of this shit. We got too many people out here who don't know how to communicate, who playing games, who don't know what they want. And we got too many people out here that's damaged and that's bitter, that's living with trauma, and that haven't done the work to get over that trauma. That's what we dealing with. It ain't no way that just 50 years ago, our grandparents, our great-grandmas, our aunties, our uncles, it ain't no way just 50 years ago, relationships was at its peak. Relationships or marriages was glorified. It was all about being in a relationship with a woman if you was a man. It was all about being in a relationship with a man if you a woman. Just 50 years ago, man. Not that long ago, not 1,000 years ago, not 2,000 years ago, not 100,000 years ago. Just 40 to 50 years ago, relationships was looked at as something to have or something to be a part of. Fast forward now back down to 2026. You couldn't even tell if relationships was ever a thing at all. You couldn't even tell if marriage was a thing at all. Look how far we have degraded ourselves. We're not getting better. I just want to let everybody know that shit. Y'all think we might be getting better because everybody's single, everybody independent, everybody making all this money. We not getting better. This shit getting worse. I'm just letting you know what's up. And the reason why this shit getting worse is because you got a lot of adults that don't want to grow the fuck up. Grow up. You got a lot of grown adults out here who don't want to grow up. That's why this shit getting worse. You got a lot of grown women out here that want to act like little girls. You got a lot of grown men out here that want to act like little ass boys. It's time to grow up. Once you hit the age of 20, you should know what the fuck you want in life. Stop wasting people's time. And what we see out here in this generation, in this modern era, is a lot of people is just taking people and strangling them alone, deceiving them and manipulating them for power, for resources, for control, for personal gain. And this is what's wrong with this generation. Everybody want to feel right. Everybody act like they shit don't stink. Nobody want to come to the realization and say, you know what? I need to do the inner work on myself in order for God to send me somebody else who I can be compatible with. You sisters out there, let me let you sisters know something. You ain't got forever. You got a genetic clock when it comes to your body and the way your body is made as a woman. If you see another man that's interested in you, fuck the man that you feel like that you want. Fuck all that. If you see another man that you is compatible with, that's interested in you, sis, and you know the man mean well, yeah, he might not have it all, but he mean well, and y'all compatible, and you know he mean well, sis, stop running off good man and then hopping on the internet talking about it ain't no good man out here. What the fuck kind of shit is that, sis? You running off good men and then you hop on the internet and you say it ain't no good man out here. What the fuck is this shit? Stop doing this shit. But the only reason why you own internet, sis, talking about it ain't no good man out here is because of you looking at the rich man. Or you looking at a man that you're not even compatible with, who wouldn't even want you. You looking at a man you can never have, who wouldn't even want you. That's out of your league. But it's man that's in front of you, that's in your league, that's compatible with you, that's interested in you, and you passing them up and you overlooking them, trying to get to some shit that you would never find. Trying to get to some shit that ain't even meant for you. My boy, if you find a young woman, yeah, she might not be the prettiest looking in the face, but you ain't the most handsome looking either. You know what's crazy to me? It be brothers sitting around here talking about, I need me a dime piece. I need me a fine ass woman. Nigga, you ain't even handsome. You a ugly ass nigga. What you talking about? So don't get mad at the woman because she ain't that pretty. Deal with her, bruh. That's who you compatible with. That's your niche. That's your niche. It's levels to this shit. That's your niche, my nigga. She might not be the most prettiest. She might be decent looking. But she might have everything else that a man is looking for in a woman. But your dumb ass as a man, you gonna overlook her. Oh man, well she don't look like Tyra Banks in Tyra Banks prime. She don't look like Nia Long on First Friday. Who give a fuck? Is she a good woman? Is she interested in you? Yeah, she interested in me, True. But bruh, True, I'm telling you, True, she just don't look, she good though. She smell good. I like her cooking. She cool, True. But she just don't look like Nia Long. Nigga, you ain't gonna get you a Nia Long. You ain't no Nia Long kind of nigga. You think you gonna get you a Nia Long or a Tyra Banks or Vivica Fox in her prime? You ain't that kind of nigga, bruh. You niggas be on the internet acting like you niggas just the most handsome of them all. Like God just gonna send you a 10 out of 10. No, it ain't about settling. It's about being honest with yourself. It ain't about settling. It ain't about degrading your standards. It's not about degrading yourself as a man. It's not about degrading yourself as a woman. It's about being honest with yourself. That's what it comes down to. Being honest, man. Be honest with yourself. When it comes to you knowing what you want and you knowing what you don't need for yourself. Because everything you deem is good ain't good for you. Straight up. And I see a lot of men and women out here, they just lost, bruh. They lost. They lost. They don't know what they want. You feel what I'm saying? And the sad part is like, who is gonna win in the end? We all gonna lose. We all lose in the end by not knowing what we want. We all lose in the end by not being honest about communicating with, the opposite sex about what we want. Or about communicating with ourselves about what we want. This is the downfall of modern relationships. Don't nobody know what they want. Don't nobody know what they want. This is the downfall of modern relationships. Don't nobody know what they want. Social media has everybody attention. Social media has most people thinking that they can do better, that they deserve better. Do you really deserve better, sis? What in your mind give you the inkling or the thought that you deserve better than the man that you got at home? What give you the thought as a man that you deserve better than the woman you got at home? What make you think of this shit? Because of somebody driving in a faster car? Because of somebody got more money in their bank? That make you think that you deserve better? Because somebody got a bigger house? that make you think that you deserve better? This is the downfall of modern relationships. Too many people playing too many games. You got women out here giving men their numbers and leaving these men on stuck. And you know this man trying to get to know you. You know this man really trying to fuck with you. He trying to get to know who you is. You give him your number, you leave him on stuck. He hits you up in the DM, you never reply. And you leave him on stuck like he ain't shit. And then your ass end up getting old and seeing that same man build a life for himself, and now you want to circle the block and try to come back to that man and act like, oh baby, I remember we used to. He gonna look at you like, what you talking about? I don't want to deal with you now. You could have got me back then. Now I got my shit together. Now I worked on myself. Now I made a few things shake in life and make shit happen for myself. Now you want to have me? Stop playing. Stop playing games. What do you want? Bruh, yeah, that same girl that you passed up. You kept playing with her time after time again, wasting her time because you had too much shit going on. That same woman end up blossoming into some shit. Now you want to circle the block and now you want to deal with her. Bruh, stop wasting people's time. She don't want to deal with you, nigga. She know you got 5 baby mamas. She ain't trying to be the 6th baby mama. She know your ass a convicted felon. Come on, man. What do you want? Stop playing with people, man. We too grown for this shit. You know what this shit remind me of? You know what this modern dating and this modern relationships and these modern marriages, you know what this shit remind me of? This shit remind me of one of my favorite movies I grew up watching, and a lot of 90s babies, y'all heard about this movie for the 90s babies and the 80s babies. It's a movie that's called The Woods. If anybody's seen that movie, The Woods, put a 1 in the chat if you seen the movie The Woods. I think it was made in 1997. The movie The Woods. When they was in high school and shit like that, and they was, you know, playing grab ass. They was playing the grab ass game, and, you know, betting and seeing how many women they can have, and just didn't know what the fuck they wanted. Young niggas didn't know who they was, didn't know what they wanted. Immature. That's what this modern era of dating and relationships and marriages, that's what that shit remind me of when it comes to how we deal with each other as men and women. Don't nobody know what they want. So everybody playing games. Cut the phone off, cut off social media, and go get to know that woman that's trying to know you. Cut the phone off, cut off social media, and go get to know that man that's trying to get to know you, sis. And stop wasting people's time. And if you don't want to have nothing to do with them, just communicate that with them. Let them know, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. I don't want to deal with you because, you know, whatever. But it make it even worse when we don't know how to communicate with each other, man. By the age of 20, you should know how to communicate. All right? And all I'm saying is, you know, a lot of us suffer, you know, the good ones, the good people suffer from the issues of the loss because there's too many people lost out here. And what they do is they endanger innocent people because they lost. So now you will bring a woman in your life that's innocent, who you know that's innocent, and you would try to use her just for some sex. Stop playing with people like that, man. You too grown for that shit, my boy. If you want to just use women for sex, go get a street worker. Go get a night crawler. Go get a 304 and pay to play. Stop taking good girls or good women or ladies and playing with their emotions. Why do that when all you got to do is go to any avenue or any boulevard in America and go find you a 304 and you could just pay $200 and get the whole package right then and there. It's no point of wasting somebody's time, especially as a man, when you can go get that shit off the corner. It's no point in wasting somebody's time, even as a woman, knowing that you got a genetic clock. You ain't got time to be playing, sis. You gonna look up and your ass gonna be 47 years old. You gonna look up and your ass gonna be 55 years old. You gonna look up and your ass gonna be 60 years old. Stop playing. And I see, the reason why modern relationships, the reason why this shit don't work out, dog, is because people just don't know what they want. They don't know what they want. They listening to all these podcasts. They listening to all these dating coaches. They listening to all these bitter ass humans. They listen to all these people who's unhealed. They listening to some of these people that's been hurt. They listening to people that's been traumatized as kids, been touched on. They listening to all these different people to where it's confusing them to not know what they want. What do you want? Straight up. And if you look at some of the entertainers in the world, you look at some of the celebrities, they don't even know what the fuck they want. Because money don't fix it. If you have deep-rooted insecurities and issues, money ain't gonna fix it. Money gonna make it worse. Money ain't gonna do nothing but make it worse. Until you make it up in your mind as a man or as a woman to know exactly what you want in life or what you want out of the next person when it comes to a relationship, until you come to that middle ground to know what you want, you just gonna be wasting your time. And you're gonna be wasting other people's time. Learn how to communicate. The problem is y'all don't know how to communicate in this era. Let me get to the chat and read some questions. Appreciate everybody tuning on in, man. Let me start from the top. 100 say, let me get you out of here, 100. I got you. Get you on out of here. Go get it. Say, you be speaking the truth, brother. I appreciate that. Go get it. Welcome to the live, brother. Still say, we might be the only ones who get to sleep. The other humans have to stay awake the whole time. Yeah, unfortunately. Go get it. Say, facts. Star C say, modern day over with. It's pretty much looking like it's just finished, bro. It's just at this point, Star C, it's just looking, it's like, how do you undo all this trauma from all these different grown ass adults? That's the problem with this dating era. That's the problem with marriages. That's the problem with relationships. It's so many adults out here that's holding on to trauma they haven't healed from. And so when you say modern dating is over, I can't blame you for saying that. You might got a good point. It's too many damaged good. Too many people that's damaged, bruh. They damaged. And they don't know what they want. Go get it. Say, I'm trying to get out of a relationship for 10 years and I've been with this man and I come to realize he's nothing but a demon. Yeah, well, you need to exit your way about that thing, sis. Especially if he giving you demon vibes. Absolutely. Get yourself up out of that situation. Blaze Bradley say facts. They still acting like they teenagers, bro. Acting like teenagers, bro. Blaze, listen to me, Blaze. The adults nowadays is hella childish. Hella childish. Blaze, I know you know this shit, Blaze. The adults nowadays is hella childish, bro. They hella childish. I be sitting back just like, you know, you ain't got to speak everything you think about, right? I be sitting back listening to people say certain shit, and I be like, did you just fucking say that? Did you really just say that as a grown woman? Did you really just say that as a grown man? I be sitting back like, bruh, you know you ain't got to speak everything that you think of. Like, you know you can keep certain things to yourself. Did you really just say that? And I'm not saying it from the standpoint of communicating. I'm saying from the standpoint of people being unrealistic. People have a gang of unrealistic expectations. And the shit that they be saying, trying to make an argument for their unrealistic expectations of what they feel like they deserve, I be sitting back listening like, did you just fucking say that? Did you really? It's sad, bruh. It's crazy. Still say, I'm not an act. It's delusion and denial. Yeah. Go get it. Say, I love you, brother. Keep up the good work. I appreciate that. Go get it. You be good out there, sis. Star C say, sad to say, we only here for a good time, not a long time. That's true. I agree with that. Blaze say, they are horrible with communication. Horrible. Bro, this gonna be the generation that get forgot about. You know how we think about our parents and we think about our grandparents and we're like, damn, boy, I remember granddad, boy. Shit, granddad was a real one, man. Shit, granddad used to come through with the Cadillac. Shit, you know what I mean? With the motherfucking tire in the back. Man, granddad was a real one. You know how you think about your grandma and you be like, man, I miss my grandma, man. Big mama she was the glue to the family. Big mama, man, she used to always cook up a meal. Man, my grandma was so loving, so caring. What is our kids gonna say about us? What is our grandkids gonna have to say about us in this generation? Nothing. This gonna be the generation of kids, or this gonna be the generation of adults who people ain't gonna have nothing good to say. Motherfucker gonna be like, yeah, man, yeah. I remember your daddy, nigga. Remember my daddy? Yeah, he was an Instagram gangster. Yeah, that nigga was a gangster for Instagram. Yeah, I remember him. Yeah. You talking about Chad. Yeah, Chad. Yeah, remember Chad? Yeah, that nigga Chad, yeah, damn, my daddy was an Instagram thug. He was an Instagram gangster. Motherfucker gonna think about they mama. Yeah, I remember Big Mama. Yeah, remember your mama? Yeah, who my grandma? Yeah, your grandma, remember she was an OnlyFans female. Remember she used to sell her body on OnlyFans. Yeah, she used to sell coochie and shit on Twitter and X and OnlyFans. That's the shit that our kids and our grandkids gonna be saying about us. Yeah, your mama. Yeah, I remember your mama. She was that one lady. Yeah. Yeah, you talking about, oh, yeah, that was my grandma. Yeah, my grandma, she used to, yeah, she made a living off of selling coochie on the internet. That's what they gonna be saying about us. Yeah, my daddy was a fake rapper. That nigga was, yeah. That's your granddad right there, son. Oh, that's my granddad, daddy? Yeah, that's your granddad. What did granddad do? Your granddad was a fake ass rapper who snitched on everybody in his clique. He was fake as hell. Talking about he was from the hood and he was gang. Nigga, you ain't gang. Yeah, that's your granddad, son. What is they gonna have to be proud of us about in this generation? What? Shit crazy out here, bruh. Let me get the let me skip down a little bit. See, no, let me go back up. Let me go back up. Y'all put a one in the chat. Y'all put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me and see me. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me and see me. Put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat. Okay, good. Okay, okay, one in the chat. Okay, we good? Okay, let me get back up real quick because there was some good questions up here that I passed up. Eddie, 15 years, security lasts forever. Bruh, talk to him, Adino. Appreciate you saying that, Adino 93. True. Way too grown for this shit, Blaze. Still say, big booty, humble gym girl, ready to grow from within. Yeah, that. NR 20 and big. What up? Is we good now? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me now? Is we good? Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Put a one in the chat. Is that sound better? Is that better? If we better, then let me know we better. Okay, we good. Yeah, we in our 20s and we in our 30s. Most of us is in our 20s and 30s. We supposed to be building right now. We supposed to be building. You feel what I'm saying? You said the sound is weird? Hey, still say the sound is weird. Is the sound good? Can y'all put a one in the chat if the sound is good, if it's crispy? Cause somebody said the sound is weird. Somebody said the sound is kind of weird. So it's good on my end. Okay, yeah, that's you then, Steels. Steels, you gotta fix your phone, bro. That's probably your connection over there, brother. Yeah, that's probably you, big dog. I'm off and on. Okay, the connection goes in and out every few minutes. Okay, hold up real quick. Okay, how about now, though? Is we good right now? Can y'all hear me right now? Can y'all hear me good now? Can y'all hear me good right now? My bad about the technical difficulties, man. I don't know what that shit is. Everything look good on my end, though. Okay, Trench say we good right now. Okay, RC say, yeah, you good. Okay, we good. Okay, Flogner say we good too. Okay, everybody say we good. Okay, we good. My bad, y'all. Yeah, it be going in and out sometimes when I be having the charger plugged up to my phone and shit. But what I was saying though before, the connection started breaking up was we in our 20s and 30s. Your 20s and your 30s, you should be building. All right? And the problem in this generation, people waste their 20s and their 30s to get to their 40s and realize that they lonely. Stop wasting your 20s and your 30s and your early 40s listening to people that's already been damaged in life, that's already suffering the consequences of being taken advantage of. What do you want in life? As a man, as a woman, you got to know what you want, okay? You can't go through life playing games, wasting people time. Let me get back to the chat real quick. Okay, bro, say Divinia say I say by 30 you should know. I say by 20 you should know. I don't care about none of that new shit, Divinia. When people say you 20 years old, you still a baby. You ain't no baby. You a grown motherfucking adult at 20 years old. You should have enough information from a basic standpoint of knowing what you want. So I say, yeah, by 20, you should know what you want. Now, you still got things you got to learn and understand when it comes to life, but we still learn. All of us still learning. But I think 30 is too late to know what you want. I think by 20, you should know what you want. If you raised properly, if you not bullshitting, if you not wasting time, and if you being honest with yourself, by 20 years old, you should know what you want. Let's stop making this shit harder than what it really need to be. Let's stop. Drea said, hello, watching from Detroit. What's good with you, Drea? I see you in this thing, sis. Shout out to Detroit. Shout out to Drea. I appreciate you tuning on in, sis. RC, my brother RC in the building. Say facts. We too grown for this shit, bro. We too grown for this shit, dog. We too grown to be playing and wasting each other time. I see women I know. I see men that I know that come to me and be like, bruh, she gave me her number, but she never answered the phone. Why would you give a man your number, sis, and you knew you wasn't going to answer the phone? Just tell that nigga that, bruh, I don't want to deal with you, bruh. You not my particular type. I feel like, at this point in life, I really don't want to have no ties to nobody. Learn how to communicate. But the problem is people in this generation don't know how to communicate. I have had women come up to me and say, well, I had a man who I thought that I liked it, but he didn't like me back. And he never told me he didn't like me back. He was just wasting my time and playing with me. Why is you wasting her time? Just let her know you not into her like that, bruh. This is the downfall of modern relationships. People don't know how to communicate. People is damaged. They full of trauma, hurt, and pain. And some people just don't know what the fuck they want in life. They don't know what they want. Trevon say, great content, bro. Just sub. I appreciate that, Trevon. Shout out to Trevon, man. Welcome to the family, Trevon. Hope everything is well with you, brother. God bless you. Appreciate the support, man. Drea say, real talk 100. Koopy say, for real, though. He's right. Starseed say, some got demons in them. Some do. Use your intuition to learn how to decipher, the ones that's worthy of being, in your life and the ones that's not. Starseed say mostly. Cassandra in this thing say 100. Love. I appreciate that, Cassandra. Koopy say, put me to forge, bro. God knows I need to be cast into the fire. Hey. RC say exactly. SR Life say social media ruined it. I've said it a bunch of beef. I think social media has put a huge dent in this modern age of women and men. I'm going to repeat what I said earlier. I feel like we're going to be the generation that get forgot about. When we look to our grandparents, we see a lot of things that they did that was righteous. You look to your grandma, you look to your granddaddy, and you can say, damn, I miss my granddaddy, I miss my grandma, I love the things that they used to do. But what is your grandkids gonna say about you? Because most of the shit that our grandkids gonna say about us is gonna be negative. They gonna say, my daddy was a fake ass rapper. My granddad was a street hustler who snitched on all his friends. This the kind of shit that your grandkids gonna be saying about you in 50 years from now. My grandma was an OnlyFans model. She used to sell coochie online. This the kind of shit the grandkids of the future is going to be saying about the adults of this generation. They ain't going to have no respect for us because we not showing them or building nothing significant for them to value or for them to take after or for them to look up to. That's sad, bruh. Just think about that shit. Your granddad, yeah, your granddad, he was a pimp. Your grandma, she was a OnlyFans account. She was known for selling coochie online. That's the kind of shit most people grandkids is gonna be saying about them. And you know what make it even worse? People don't even care. They don't even care. They don't care about what their grandkids gonna think about them. They don't care about the things that they doing right now today that's making their kids feel a certain kind of way. They don't even care. It's nothing in this generation that the future kids and the future generation is gonna look up to, and they gonna be able to salute. What is they gonna look us like when we look to our grandparents, and when we look at our grandparents and some of our parents? We know that our grandparents did a lot of shit. They was righteous, they was loyal, they was real. That's why a lot of us miss our grandparents, because we knew that they had real love. But when our kids get older and then they start having kids, what good is they gonna have to say about you? Nothing. Because this gonna be the generation that people forget about. I'm telling you. Until we start working on ourselves and fixing these internal issues and fixing this hate that we got towards each other as men and women, man, we gonna be forgot about. Ain't nobody gonna worry about us. They gonna look at us like, yeah, that was the generation of people that was fucked up. They was all delusional. That's how they gonna look at us. Social media fucked them people brains up. That's how they gonna look at us. Straight up. Let me get back to the chat real quick. Shit sad as fuck out here, man. Shit, enough is enough. Okay, let me see. Let me skip down. Steel say, Koopy, you're not ready until you're ready to put yourself in that reevaluating. Yeah. I hear what Koopy talking about. Blaze say it's going to take another 50 to fix this ish. It's going to take a minute, Blaze. Blaze, we got a ways to go to fix this shit, bruh. This is so much trauma, so much pain, so much hurt. Years and years of trauma that we got to fix, bro. I'm telling you. RC say another reason is nobody got God in their life. That's why relationships are so bad. Folks is lustful. I agree. Most relationships ain't predicated on, having the blessing of God ordain a relationship. Most relationships is predicated on money and status. And that's why it don't last. That's why it don't last. Because money and status is it shouldn't be the foundation to a relationship. That's why it don't stand. That's why it don't stand the test of time. That's why it don't last. Star C say, we're in our last days anyways. We shouldn't be worried about a woman in the times. Okay, if you feel like that, all right. I can't fault you for feeling like that. Divinia 93 say people say they're single, but hardly ever do. They say they're celibate. Yeah, they not celibate, sis. They capping. And they damn show ain't semen retention. Star C say theirs. Koopy say facts. Shakina say Shakina 89. What's good with you, Shakina? I see you in this thing, sis. Say 100. YWN in this thing say when I was what you mean? Social media was you said high school. When I was in high school, social media was becoming a big influence. It messed a lot of things up. So I'm in the middle of the old school and the new school. Yeah, I feel bad for a lot of brothers who didn't get a chance to experience the world before social media, or the early stages of social media. But if you didn't get a chance to experience the world before social media, bro, I can't even explain to you how much of a difference it was in those times, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And, I just want y'all to know that, it's still, it's still good, valuable people out here. But the sad part about it, 9 times out of 10, they gonna be caught up on social media. You can't build with somebody that's strung out on social media. You can't. It's no way. Whether it be a man or a woman, you can't build like that. You need somebody that's still involved in nature. You need somebody that still takes, being out in person important. Or looked at is important. Still say LOL, still say hi. Lataf say facts, bro. Blaze laughing. Everybody laughing. Blaze say niche is crazy. Yeah, I'm serious though, bro. Still say Steven say we living in the end times, and it's written in Revelations. As Sarlight say, social media ruins women expectations of corn, or ruin men's expectations. You brothers that's out there choking the chicken. You brothers out there that love to you know what I'm talking about. Listen. Do you know you can be doing that with a woman? Do you know you ain't got to choke your chicken, brother? Do you know you was made to do that with a woman? But see, a lot of you brothers is delusional. And you brothers get on social media and tell the world y'all don't give a fuck about women. You brothers that get on social media and tell the world y'all don't want a woman. But you be the main brothers sitting at home watching another man have sex with a woman while you beating your drum. Let that make sense. How the fuck do that make sense? You got a gang of men out here talking about they don't need a woman. They don't want a woman. Women ain't worth dealing with. But you be the same brothers that'll pop on a laptop or pop on your cell phone and watch X-rated videos of another man getting some sex from a woman while you playing with yourself. Let that shit make sense. You brothers is delusional. You know why? Because you haven't grew up. You still a little boy. You don't know what you want as a grown-ass man. Same thing with you women. It be a lot of y'all playing with them dildos and them vibrators. Talking about y'all celibate. Sis, you ain't celibate. You lying like a motherfucker. You know you ain't celibate. You know your ass ain't celibate. You know you changing the motherfucking batteries every night in that vibrator. I know what's up. I know what's up. I talk to women. I know what's up. I know the amount of women that play with vibrators and dildos and shit. But you will hop on social media and you will deceive the world and talking to the world like you her, like you single and you celibate and you ain't had sex in 10 years or you ain't had sex in 5 years. But you making love to that vibrator though. You making love to that dildo. But you don't want to tell the world about that shit. Let that shit make sense. You know why you like that, sis? Because of you a little girl. You need to grow the fuck up. You know you can do that with a man, right? You know you was designed and created to do that with a man, right? But the problem is, you brothers and sisters don't know what y'all want. And y'all think that these toys or these XX rated adult videos is gonna fill a void of your insecurities and your true nature. You fucked up. And you toxic. And all I'm saying is this is why I fight for having some stability in your life. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't care who feelings get hurt. Shit, straight up. Let me read a couple questions up top, and then I'm gonna skip on down. Edino say, Tubi movies messed up men and women as well. Low budget Tubi movies. I ain't gonna just blame it on. Why would you blame it on just Tubi? What Tubi do? This shit way deeper than Tubi. Come on, bruh. Come on, Edino. I hear what you saying though, man, but you talking about Tubi, man. This shit ain't about no Tubi. What the fuck Tubi do? You know what I mean? You talking about Tubi and Netflix. Netflix and Tubi ain't did shit. Especially nowhere as near as the amount of damage social media did. Leave Tubi alone, man. Shit, they give out free movies. Still say, step one, amicable greeting. Well, communication. Step one, communication. Admissible, my bad, admissible greeting. Communication. When you see that woman in the gaze of you looking at her, you need to tell yourself, is this a woman that I can deal with? When you see that man in the gaze of you looking at him, you need to tell yourself, can I deal with this man? Do I got what it takes? Before I waste their time or before I play like I want to get with them. Stop playing. Because your looks gonna fade, sis. You pretty right now. You 21, you 25, you 30, you 35, you might even be 43. And you pretty, but them looks gonna fade like a motherfucker. I'm telling you it's real. Yeah, my boy, you might be a little somewhat handsome. You 20, you 23, you 27, you 35, you 41. But brother, them looks gonna fade. And if that's all you know is to get people based on looks or your looks, you in for a rude awakening. And the problem with a lot of people is they don't like to be honest about their dating life. They don't like to be honest with themselves about what it is that they know that's best for them. That celebrity, sis, Chris Brown, he's not what's best for you. Chris Brown could be walking around with herpes. All you see is a face. You don't know what that nigga got. Rihanna, bruh, yeah, Rihanna might be pretty, but Rihanna is not what's best for you. You don't know what the fuck Rihanna got. Y'all gotta be honest with yourself about where you at. It be men that's like I said in the beginning of this video, stay in your niche, stay in your lane. Stop trying to expect a Tyra Banks or a Nia Long, and you not even that kind of nigga. You ain't even got the looks. You ain't even got the personality. You ain't even got the qualities to handle a woman like that. As a woman, stop being you ain't a dime piece, sis. You know that, right? You a 3, you a 4, you a 5, you average. But you looking for you a honor sportscanator and you looking for you a bodybuilder of a man. You looking for you a man that earn and make a 6 figures a year. Do you really think you deserve that, or is that what you want? Because it's a difference from knowing what you need and what you want. Now, what you need, sis, is a man that you can see eye to eye with, that you can be compatible with, that you can establish some kind of middle ground about having respect and things y'all can be in common with. And you build from there. That's what you need. What you need, my boy, is a woman that's going to be a supporting cast. That's not going to make things harder on you as a woman. She going to be there to take the load off your back. Not just be there for sex. She going to be there for everything else as well. That's what you need. See, we got to start valuing what we need over what we want. We got to start valuing over the things that we feel like we deserve, and make sure we stay in our lane and value what's needed. Because of the things you feel like you deserve, you really don't deserve it. You just think you deserve it. Still say, step 2, introduce yourself in frame or a name. Come on, man. People don't even know how to introduce themselves no more, still. They don't even know how to introduce themselves. Still say, step 3, let God carry the convo. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. Outlaw in this thing, say these women tricks. You on point about this issue. It's hard for people who want the real thing. Come on, man. Everybody can't be a hoe. Everybody can't be a 304. If you want to be a wife, act like a wife. Stop acting like a hoe. If you really want a man to take you serious, stop playing games. Because when you're playing games, you letting the man know that you can't be taken serious. If you giving the man your phone number and you not answering the phone, what kind of shit is this? I never seen no shit like this in my life. You got women out here that'll give a man a phone number and won't even answer the phone. If you don't want to be played with, sis, stop playing games. All right? All right? Listen to me. Take it from your brother, True. If you know you don't want to be playing games, stop buying into the games. Be real. Don't give a man your number and you know you ain't going to answer the phone, or you know you ain't going to communicate. Let that man know, hey, bruh, you handsome, but bruh, I'm not feeling you like that. Let him know that shit, sis. Hey, bruh, you too ugly, bruh. You ugly as shit. I don't fuck with ugly niggas. Let him know that shit, sis. Bruh, you need to go lose some weight. I don't like the weight and all that shit. I'm just letting you know. Let him know that shit, sis. Stop stroking your ego with dissing man after you get him your number. And then God gonna do you the same fucking way. He gonna put a man in your life that you really want, and that man gonna play with your emotions. Until you learn how to grow up, every man that come in your path is gonna play with you just like you did them other men. Remember when you used to play with them other men? You knew you didn't like him like that. You knew he never had a chance, but you wanted to play with him and use him to go on dates. God gonna put somebody in your life to deceive you and to manipulate your ass the same fucking way. So don't be surprised when you get you a man who you really like and he break your heart. All right? Don't be surprised when you get you a man who you thought that God sent you was for your benefit. Nuh-uh. Nah, it don't work like that. You can't think that you can just play games and not get played with. Games is meant to be played. Either you want to play or you don't want to fucking play. And I'm saying we too grown to be playing either way. If you want to, if you only want to be intimately involved with a person, let a person know that shit. I just see you as a sneaky link. We can do our thing every couple weeks, every month, every time we hook up, and we can leave it at that. If that's what you want. Now, I don't prefer you go that route. You dig what I'm talking about? But if that's what you gonna do, be open and be honest about it. That's all I'm saying. Communication is everything. Let me see. Let me go back to the top real quick. Some good questions up there. I don't want to skip them. Okay, I'm right here. I ain't that far away from the bottom. Still say, if we have a sort of negative viewpoint on relationships dynamic, the women don't want to enter into one with you. Beyond that is God's protection over your life until the one who comes correct. I agree. You're right. That's true. Catnip in this thing say, if the two are not equally yoked, then it's never going to work. It's not. If you're not compatible, if you're not equally yoked, you're just wasting your time. RC say, the stuff they promoting, especially with these content creators and making shit worse. Excuse my language. No, I understand, bruh. They definitely making stuff worse, man. They don't know what because you have a gang of people who don't know what they want. You got a gang of men and women that's bitter, that's carrying trauma, who's been in relationships in a past, who's been dogged out, who's been misused, who's been manipulated, who's been neglected. And now they bringing all that hurt, all that trauma, all that pain. They bringing that shit to the internet. And now they trying to make other people feel like them. They trying to make other people feel that pain. They trying to make other people feel that sense of experience that they went through. So they'll tell you, oh, sister, don't, you know, I be seeing certain dating coaches, certain women, certain female dating coaches be telling other younger women, have fun in your 20s, have fun in your 30s. Go sleep around, girl, have fun. It ain't nothing wrong with sleeping around. Why the fuck would you tell a woman some shit like that, sis? Why would you say some shit like that? What the fuck kind of shit is that? You gonna go tell another younger woman, have fun in your 20s, have fun in your 30s. Just go have fun. You only live once. Just go sleep around. Why would you tell somebody some shit like that? Man, that's some fucked up. Boy, you and the women that tell younger women that kind of shit, bro, they demonic. They demonic, bro. They agents of darkness, bro. How can you tell an innocent girl that still have her virginity, who haven't even lost her virginity? How can you tell an innocent girl that's only 18, 19, 20, 21, who haven't even lost her virginity, bruh? How can you tell that girl to just go sleep around and be able to sleep at night? You fucked up, sis, for saying that shit. You fucked up, and I'm telling you right now, I don't care who don't like it. If any woman is online promoting just go sleep around and have sex, if any woman promoting that kind of shit to the younger women, you part of the problem. And the reason why you telling younger women that shit is because of you bitter and you fucked up yourself and you want that younger woman to be fucked up just like you. Let's keep it 100. You don't want her to find true love. You don't want her to find her partner. You don't want her to be able to mesh with a man. And because of you failed as a woman, now only thing you can do is tell the younger women to be like you, is sleep around and be fucked up, get dogged out, and take all these different male anatomies and be single till you die. Boy, that's scandalous, boy. That's a different level of demonic. That's a different level of hurt. That's a different level of pain. To tell a woman, to tell a younger woman some shit like that. You know you got to be fucked up to tell somebody that. You damaged. You toxic. Captain J in this thing. What's good with you, Cap? I see you. Say, brother, True Media was good. My lady tell good morning. My lady tell me good morning every day. That's what's up, bruh. If you got you a good one, hang on to it. Work it out. Hang on to it. Dark Matter say, fact bug. Dark Matter say, it's the off pH balance. Yeast type humans, they will be transmuted. Yeah, that's a big issue out here. Women ain't designed to wear pants. Women is designed to wear dresses, skirts, and something loose. Women wasn't designed to wear tight shit all the time. Still say how much of them are conscious though, DMB, but it's not other people's job to fix them unless they took the log out. Yeah, I agree. You got to do the self-work. Self-evaluation is part of the process. Drea say, since my previous relationship over a year ago, I haven't talked. Or okay, work on yourself. Get yourself back right and make sure you wait on the perfect time of the divine, of God, to send you your partner. And don't rush stuff. You feel what I'm talking about? It ain't nothing wrong with taking your time. Stephen Neal say, word up, I see it. Everybody got the ones. Okay, that was there. I'm still behind. Okay, I'm still behind. Drea say, since my previous relationship over a year ago, I haven't talked to nor dated a man due to the trauma I endured. I damn near went to jail for palming at him for trying to jump on me. So I'm good. Yeah, sis. And I appreciate you being honest. See, that's what it's all about though, Drea. It's about you being honest about that shit. And I salute you, Drea, for being honest about that shit Drea, you the kind of female, you the kind of woman that I'm talking to that understand what I'm saying. It's about doing the work on yourself. And for you to sit up there and be honest about that shit, that tells a lot about your character, real talk. Because some women wouldn't even give a fuck about what you just said, Drea. They'd be like, girl, you still should go out and sleep around. Why the fuck is you telling Drea to go out and sleep around? And she just told your ass she just got out of a relationship that kind of fucked her up. Why would you tell her that? Come on, man. Let's keep it 100, man. We too grown for this kid shit. Trent say, good right now. Good right now. RC say, yeah, you good. Okay, yeah. Everybody said I was good. Okay, okay, everybody said I was good. Okay, let me skip down. Okay, let me see. Trent say, it's sad seeing people have a relationship ruin them to the point to where they can't even be their element, in their element for a long time, bro. They can't even be themselves because they don't know who they is. Because they haven't found time to work on, who they is, or who they want to become, or who they should grow into. Trent say, I feel like media ruins people's expectations because everyone wants cinematic life sets, high standards, but they can't even meet the high standards. I'm just saying. I agree. 100%. I agree. That's all I'm gonna say. The Platinum say, yo, True, what's up? We up in here. You already know. The Platinum, I see you in this thing, brother. Appreciate you tuning on in. Say social media screw people. Listen, bro. You got people on, listen. It's a lot of people falling for deception on social media. It's a lot of deception. That's one thing social media is doing to a lot of people, is deceiving them. So you will see that rich man, right, who you like, sis, because you said you want a rich man that makes 6 figures. Remember when you said that shit? Remember when a lot of y'all women was like, I want a man, a strong man, a superman, a Batman, a quantum man. I just want a man. I want a real man that make 6 figures. And he got to be built with abs, and it's got to be a real extraordinary man. Remember when you was talking about that man? Guess one thing you left out. That man is abusive. Social media painted your mind to deceive you, to think that just because a man got money, he got good character. Just because a man got money, he got good values, personal hygiene. He got good respect for women. So what social media has done, it has deceived a lot of people. Now you will go get with that so-called rich man and find out he carrying full-blown AIDS. Or you'll go get with that so-called rich man that look good on social media and find out he's abusive to women. Or find out he on the down low with his manhood. But because of social media, you think you got you something good. Whole time you ain't working with nothing. And people have these high standards and high expectations they'll never meet. And to make matters even worse, they know they really don't even deserve it. So not only you can't meet these high expectations and standards you set out for yourself, but you know you really don't even deserve that because you know you hurt. You know you have trauma you haven't even got over yourself. Keep playing with yourself. Fuck around, touch that fire, set your ass on fire, you're going to get burnt. Keep playing. Keep playing with fire. I'm trying to save you. Straight up. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to change your mentality when it comes to how to look at dating and relationships. Keep playing around and thinking this shit all goody-goody. Fuck around, you're going to be in the clinic, somewhere in the clinic, getting shot up with needles. I'm starting to see so many online testimonies about people catching diseases. I'm seeing a huge community of people that's been affected, that's been infected with some kind of disease. And coming online, giving their testimony about getting shot up or gotta go to the doctor two times out the week. Gotta take all these pills and medication just to keep up with their health because they didn't do right by deciding to knowing who they want to sleep with and get a body to. Y'all better stop playing with fire. Stop. Everything that look good ain't good. I'm just keeping it real with you. Shit. Bullshit ain't nothing. Let me see who else in here. Let me go right here real quick. No, I plug it up. This shit gonna start doing some weird shit. I'm gonna skip down. Okay. Okay. SBV 1988 say people don't accept or love people for who they are. It's always conditional or transactional in most cases. When society formed, there was an agreement between men that a man provides and women takes care of the home. And yes, we have lost that great element of the perspective of roles. It's called having roles. And we knew the role of a man was to provide have provision over the home and take care and provide that security. And we knew a woman was supposed to take care of the child and take care of the home and things like that. And but the reason why that don't work no more, because everybody is out of order. You got men out here that's feminine, that's crying about putting in work as a man. So you got men out here that don't even want to work, and not even work as a job. I ain't talking about like, oh no, going to work for somebody else. I'm just talking about like building as a man. You got these crybaby ass men out here who don't want to build nothing. And then you got women out here who don't want to play their role at being, a stay-home mom, or being somebody who can take care of the family, the family needs of the house. So now you got women out here earning all this money. You got men out here who don't want to build like that. And it's creating a huge ripple effect or dent in the way we deal with each other. Because can't nobody see eye to eye. Now the women is coming up. I think women make more money than men in some particular areas. So now you got women with a lot of money. And you got men who haven't established themselves early enough for a woman to deal with. So you got women out here feeling like a man should be in his 20s, a man should be in his 30s, a multimillionaire. And if he not a multimillionaire by 25, then she don't want to deal with him. So everything is unrealistic right now. It's all out of order. You got men out here thinking, just because, a woman doesn't have all the looks that he want to possess in a woman, he feel like he can't build nothing with her. And this is the division. It's personal. It's also economic. In the economic roles was the man go out, he get the money, the woman stay at home, and she take care of the needs of the house. But don't nobody want to do that. A man don't want to go out like that no more and build something, and a woman don't want to stay at home and take care of the needs of the house. RC said that's crazy to think about, but true, it's sad. It absolutely is. The Platinum say, wow. Still say, pimp or pimp. Yeah. Don Juan say, it's a lot of DL men and women out here messing up the traditional dating game. They is. Star C say, the wise people already peep game. Absolutely. Still say, down, DL, down low. I know what you talking about. Don say, yeah. YWN say all the way. DL, it's a dirty game. Come on, man. That's just fucked up in its own right. Y'all put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me and see me correctly. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me and see me correctly. It's been a lot of people in this live right now. A lot of people came in the live, peeked on in, heard I was speaking the truth, and they ran their ass out the back door. Y'all put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me and see me correctly. Put a 1 in the chat. I need about 10 people to put a 1 in the chat so I know most of us can hear and see like we need to. And stuff like that. Okay, we good. That's more than 10 people. That's more than 10 people. All right, we good. We good. I'm just making sure because I just plugged my phone back up to the car. And every time I plug my phone up to the car, it starts skipping and buffering and shit and doing little weird shit. But Uh, yeah, man. How you got miles on your JJ and you trying to get a high value man when you know you got over 100,000 miles on that JJ. Your JJ got over 100. Your shit went platinum. The whole world didn't seen your JJ. And then you gonna try to bring it to a nigga like me and tell a nigga like me that's established or another man that's somewhat established. You gonna try to tell us we gotta jump through all these hoops for some used punani? It don't work like that. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Like it don't like. I remember a time. Shit. I remember a time where women knew they lane and men knew they lane and they knew they worth. Another problem with this generation is people don't know they worth. Some people ain't got no worth to even know about. Some of you women out there, y'all ain't got no worth. You know your JJ been overused, it been stepped on. It's all kind of shit going on with it. And then you want to take it to a real nigga though. And try to put together the pieces of that motherfucker and try to fix it up like a puzzle. A word puzzle and put it back together. When you know, I'm like, why is you even looking at me? It's a place for you to be at, sis. You know as a man. You know you funny. You know you on the down low. You know you like other niggas low key. Go play that game, bruh. And stop fucking up real women lives with that down low shit you playing. Go over there to the LGBT community. No disrespect to them people, the alphabet boys and the alphabet girls. No disrespect. But you know you ain't all in with what you want. Go play that shit and stay over there. Know your worth. Know your lane. The problem is people don't know they don't know. It's like everybody is shooting for some shit they don't even deserve. They don't even deserve. You looking at a high quality man who take care of shit, who runs shit, who's a man of honoration, respect, dignity. He's a God-fearing man. He take care of himself, but you know you a half-ass woman. You don't take care of yourself like that. You know you ran through, sis. You know you ran through. God bless you, but you ran through. That shit used up. And you trying to make it seem like you the best thing since sliced bread. You got all the curves of America. You trying to make it seem like you Earth's angel. And any nigga miss out on you is missing out on God. Because you just got to be worthy of being dealt with. But what you ain't telling people is that you don't even keep yourself together like that. And you don't really value yourself like you say you do. You know you don't. You know you stepped on. And it's a lane for you. I'm not saying it's over for you. I'm not saying for you to go kill yourself. I'm saying know your worth and stay in your lane. That's all I'm saying. If you know you a man that can't hold your own weight as a man, you can't hold your own. You know you can't provide for a woman. You know you a scary ass nigga. You know you can't protect a woman. If you know you that kind of man, stay in your lane. Stop trying to shoot for the upper echelon of women who's going to give you a challenge of some shit you not ready for. Straight up. I'm keeping it real tonight. Fuck all that. What's today's day? What's today's day? Today, Tuesday, February the 3rd. I'm keeping it real tonight. Straight up. I don't care who don't like it. It is what it is. I'm tired of this bullshit. We too grown for it. This is why if your ass would have got married when you was a virgin, you wouldn't have to worry about these games. You want to waste your 20s and 30s sleeping around like it's the thing to do. That shit ain't cool. Ain't nothing funny about that. Let me skip down a little bit. Skip down a little bit. I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna go right here. Basadima say, we're so cooked, LOL. The scene is crazy these days, bro. You be careful out there, Basendium King. Be careful. Still say, at Skrilla Matrix, they own the, if you can't beat them, join them. YWN say, I don't get to see regular TV anymore. All I see is ghetto movies for the most part. So my reality is really real for me. Yeah, I hear you. Deborah Williams say, right. I said the same thing. It's not the same back in the 90s in the Y2K. Back then, it was songs and movies about God, love, family, and building. We ain't got none of them movies or TV shows. Remember Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Who remember Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Who remember Martin? Who remember In Living Color? Remember those TV shows that used to show us about love and family? You don't see none of that shit no more. Drea said, I am celibate for well over a year. For real, for real. Hey, I hear you. RC say, me too. I'm in the middle of an old school and new school. SBV say, I got the tail ass of the old world, born in 99. Yeah, you like right. You like right in between, bro. Basendium King say, for real though. Basendium say, we cooked. Blaze say, it was so organic before social media. Man, it was just like, man, telling you, man, it was just shit. That's why some of the shit that I hear people say when it comes to relationships nowadays, I be thinking to myself, what happened? Like, what happened to us, man? What happened? And social media is a big part of what happened. Sloan say, I missed the 90s era social media when only nerds used social media. Social media was a lot more secret back in the 90s. I agree. Star C say, them bullshit movies is to keep us stagnant in the mind. Edino say, they don't make R&B songs like they did in the 90s and the 80s no more. It's all about drill and trap society. I agree. It's just messing us up. Basendium say, you can't even talk to him these days face to face. You can't. Because, Basendium, people don't know how to hold a conversation. Because all they know is social media. All they know is texting. All they know how to text. They don't know how to communicate in person. It's sad, bruh. Blaze say, Adino, we can't forget about Neo, his song music, good in the early 2000s. Yeah, Neo has some hits. Neo has some hits. SBB say 1988, nobody even goes outside to hang out. They only leave the house to go to work or run errands. I remember being outside hardly on my phone, living good. Yeah, man. Come on, man. Them the good days. Them the good days, man. Them the, whew. Taking me down memory lane, SBV. Daniela say, LOL. Leroy in this thing laughing. RC say I'm dead. YWN say I'm dead. Daniela say the truth. I hope you find a great wife one day. Well, listen, I ain't looking. So I hope the universe find me a good wife. The universe gonna have to do it because I ain't looking. Straight up. Leroy say real ish. Deborah Williams say making them R&B mix CDs for my boyfriend Ursher. Can you help me Silk B2K everything? Yeah, them was the days it was popping. Hell yeah, it was popping. I remember when Luther Vandross was popping too. Luther Vandross was popping in the late 90s and early 2000s. You dig what I'm talking about? And H-Town was popping. They don't make that kind of shit no more. YWN say yeah, it is. Daniela say, yeah, shower heads too. Yeah, all that. Washing machines. Girls sitting on those dryers in the washing machines trying to get that, trying to get it off one time. Yeah, that vibration. The Platinum Owl say, sacral chakra messed up. Yeah, all messed up. Sloan say, it was a lot of illegal shit you can get away with using social media in the mid to late 19s because the average black person didn't have the internet in the night. Yeah, I agree. YWN, Daniela, yep. Eddie say Rose toys. Yeah, all them kind of toys. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Platinum Owl say, yeah, we grown, right? Everybody that's having this discussion, we grown. So let's talk about it. Straight up. Platinum Owl say, yep, that's true. Odessa Green in this thing. What's good with you, Odessa? I see you in this thing. Blaze say, they call it a monster under their bed. You know what they call it. I ain't gonna say you know what they call it. They call it many names. These girls got many different names for their toys. Shit, I think a girl I was dealing with one time, shit, she referred to, she said, yeah, cause I bring Chandler out every time I don't get it off. I gotta go get Chandler. I said, who the fuck is Chandler? Chandler? She said, yeah, Chandler. I said, what the fuck is this? They name him. Big Papa and shit. Who the fuck is Big Papa? Who the fuck is that? What you talking about, sis? Don't worry about it. It was just somebody I was thinking about. What the weird shit? Daniela say facts. Tell him true. Yeah, I ain't playing with him tonight. The Platinum Owl say illness. RC say facts on both sides. Facts. Tell the truth. Facts. Still say, can we have a live where we discuss what it was about? Can we have a live where we discuss what it is that we want to see out of ourselves firsthand? Then we can talk about what we want out of a partner. That's true. I like that. Brittany say, hey, love, just checking in. What's good with you, sis? I see you in this thing, Brittany. Hope everything well with you, sis. Thanks for tuning on in one time, sis. Appreciate you. Deborah say, LOL. Daniela, everybody laughing. Platinum Owl say, that California accent rushing out. You true? I know that's right. You feel what I'm saying? Platinum laughing. Glitter stars in this thing. Glitter stars? Glitter stars. Okay. I have been laughing this entire stream. It's serious but funny at the same time. Yeah, y'all gotta know, man. Sometimes it's time to listen. It's time to joke and it's time to be serious. I be for real, man. I'm not. I know y'all be wanting to giggle and laugh, but listen, I'm being. I'm being for real. All right, Daniela say, could you tell? The Platinum say facts, still say heat. Daniela say it's a certain glow a woman has when she is self-preserving mode. I agree. If you a brother out here and you know your ass snort powder and you know you do cocaine and you know your ass can't stay off them 211s and that malt liquor, nigga, don't be looking for no good woman with good skin, with good hygiene. Don't be looking for you to kiss all over her. You disrespecting God. You disrespecting the Most High. Just put your liquor breath, your 211 breath on a good innocent, a good stallion of a woman that smell hella. Bruh, come on, bruh. You deserve to go to hell. You deserve to go to hell and get your ass whooped. And I be seeing niggas out here who ain't worth a damn. Breath smell like weed and cigarettes and Black and Miles. And they try to walk up to women. Hey, can I get your number? Hell no, you can't get my number. I be hearing what the sisters be saying, because I be seeing this shit sometimes when I'm out. I be like, ooh, this shit about to be good, nigga. I see this nigga right here. He been waving her down in traffic. Now they both pulled over at Walmart. Okay, let me see this shit. And I look back and I look like, okay, nigga, go do your thing then, nigga. Go do it. And you can tell when he get out, you be like, bro, you fucking it up for the real niggas, bro. What you doing? Soon as he get out the car, you can look at him and tell, she not about to fuck with you. Your pants hanging off your ass. You got holes in your jeans. And you got a blunt in your ear. And you about to go talk to an upper echelon of a woman and think she about to take you serious? And then you gonna get mad at her. Oh, with these women, they don't like to communicate. She don't want to converse. Of course she don't want to converse with you. Have you checked your appearance? And I be sitting back like, man, this nigga flagged her down since the light. Okay, we all in the parking lot. And sometimes I sit back and look at, a brother try to get his holler on. And I be like, okay, brother, go do your thing, brother. Go do it. And as soon as he get out the car, all hope will go out the window. I'd be like, damn, brother, I done lost hope for you. Damn, brother, I done lost hope for you, bro. I was rooting for you, brother. I was like, man, go get her, bro. Go get, because as a man, you like to see other real men get you like to see other real men get their desires met by a woman. Because I know how it feel, and I know it's enough to go around. So I love to see when a brother be like, true, man, I got me a good girl. I be like, for sure, bro? He like, yeah, bro, true, man, I got me a good girl, man. She so good, bro. She be cooking for me and shit, man. Bro, you should see, bro. We do like Taco Tuesday. I be like, bro, I don't need to know about y'all Taco Tuesdays, bro. I don't need to know about all that, big dog. But she a good one though, right? Yeah, true, man. She good, bro. I'm telling you, bro. She run my bath water, bro. She cool. I be like, okay. So I love to see my brothers, have some kind of happy ending when it comes to them, meeting a woman and getting with a woman and shit like that. I cheer that kind of shit on. I'm like, man, that's what's up, brother. Go do your thing. Hold it down with your lady, man. I salute y'all, man. Y'all a power couple. Y'all making it happen. Y'all making shit shake. I love to see that kind of shit. But you brothers got to remember, y'all fuck it up for the rest of us when you walking up to these good women with a blunt in your ear, with your pants sagging, and with your breath smelling like malt liquor. That's all I'm saying, bruh. Brush your teeth when you get, because all women, it's a lot of women out here, dog. Listen, they big on hygiene. I know some ain't, but some is. And I'm giving you brothers the game. Check your hygiene, bruh. Straight up. I salute the brothers out there that's trying though. I understand, bruh. I understand, bro. But damn, bro, it's the way you try too. I'm gonna skip down a little bit. Star C say, facts, they gonna support who they want to support. Deborah say some people are too childish. They just too childish. Don say she just want validation for social media. She ain't serious. And this is the thing I don't like about some of these modern women. They just want an ego boost. They want an ego boost. They want to get their ego. They just want to be. They want to know that somebody is checking for them. Stop doing shit like that, sis. You too grown for that, man. It's not high school. Just don't respond to the man. Just keep it moving. Just keep it moving. Let me see real quick. Okay. Okay, my bad, y'all. Y'all put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me and see me. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me and see me? Can y'all hear me and see me? Can y'all hear me and see me? Y'all put a one in the chat. Okay, we good. We good. Okay, let me skip down because I got to get ready to go make a move. YWN say, dog. Platinum say, what I do, bruh? Platinum. You good, Platinum. Raz say, laugh. And Drea say, not to toot my horn, but I held it down when my ex lost his job. I cooked clean, paid all the bills for almost 3 years. Never made him feel less than I told him, baby, I got us. And yeah, you a real one, Drea. That's real shit. That's real shit, sis. Yeah, you a real one. Why you don't trip. Don't just shit. Yours coming. The real one yeah. YWN say, Drea, that's real. Sutri say, the Alphabet Boys. I like that term. Yeah. Yeah, take your ass over there. Don't mess it up for the real ones. KVC say Alphabet Boys. The Platinum say facts. Destiny Jackson laughing. Raz say you ran through 100. Deborah say I'm dying. YWN say God bless. Dre say I cooked clean, paid all the bills for almost 3 years. I told him, baby, I got us. I never made him feel less. He still wasn't content. He hated me for loving him right. Wow. Wow, sis. That's just some that's crazy. That's crazy to just, you know, it's just men out here that they ain't no good, sis. That's all I can say. You have men out here that just ain't no good. They ain't no good. Sutri say, dang. RC say, facts, man. Glitter Star say, you made my night. You made me laugh a lot. Yeah, Glitter, you been sitting back in the cut just laughing. Platinum say, facts. KVC say me. Deborah say, yep. RC say me. Young Greek in this thing say family matters. Philadelphia say family matters. RC say, good times. Edadino say, Martin Fresh Prince, family matters. Family matters. Yeah, that was one of my ones. Yeah, Family Matters was the one. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me read some more before I get ready to go. Let me read some more people because there's some more questions I wanted to answer. Let me see. Drea says social media. Bernie Mac show. Bernie Mac show was a good one too. Given say, I'm a 2005 baby. My generation ruined everything. Yeah, you like, yeah. Pretty much. You right. You right. Cause I was about to say you like on the tail end, but yeah, 2005. Yeah, yeah. Still say Neo because of you. Garrett say, you're so right. No skill outside of social media. Don't even know how to hold a conversation. It's crazy, bro. KVC say I feel bad for these kids coming up in the world. That's why I still stay child free. Yeah. Drea say online dating. I never been down with that. And definitely social media ruin relationships. I agree. Jared say hi. What's good, Jared? Deborah Williams say right. H-Town and Luther, man, they was popping. Star C's laughing. RC, everybody laughing. Yeah. Called that boy Chandler. I'm like, who the fuck is Chandler? You know what I mean? Quinasia say, brother, I was watching one of the Bible movies. That's what's up. How did it go? The Platinum Owl laughing. Shayla D in this thing. What's good with you, Shayla? Say hello. I just broke it off with somebody for doing me wrong. Yeah, break it on off, sis. Break it on off and let them know you ain't stopping shit over here. I appreciate you sharing that, sis. Don't let nobody waste your time. Straight up. Straight up. Quinasia say they damn sure ain't. Drea say laughing. Quinasia say like back the F up. Yeah. YWN say, how was Houston true? I'm not in Houston, brother. Oh, Houston. How was Houston? Man, Houston was cool, man. I was out there in Houston, at one of my rap shows and shit. I was out there in Houston for South by Southwest. If I don't know if y'all heard of South by Southwest, but I was out there in Houston, you know, chilling on the top of the skyscraper and shit at the pool party. That shit was lit. You know what I mean? That was one of the funnest times I had, bruh. You know what I mean? Let me see. Shayla D say, right, I don't like that that pants sagging. Yeah, come on, man. Ladarius say you a fool, man. Yeah, Raz say, right. Quinasia say you're not her type. I'm telling you, bruh. Come on, man. And we got to respect it and keep it moving. Quinasia say we rebuke Eagle Boosters. SR Life say any reply, I got to wait more than a few hours for ghosting. Yeah. Yeah, man, you know, don't be giving people your number and then not replying, sisters. And sisters, y'all do this shit a lot. Because I done heard from some of my partners and shit like, bro, yeah, she was fine. She gave me the number, but she didn't answer the phone. I'm like, why she didn't answer the phone? He like, bro, I don't know. Damn, bro, they doing that? Answer the phone. At least tell a nigga you not interested or just communicate. Ladarius say, I miss my braces. 100, but it's all good, though. These girls love my white teeth, though. But them braces, though, my mama was right. Thanks for looking out. Yeah, straight up. RC say, we good now. SBV say, do you think it's okay to smoke if you're into health and fitness? Don't do any other drugs or drink. I don't think I don't like smoking. If you went to health and fitness, I think it should come a time where you stop smoking. If you can't stop right now, just work on trying to minimize how many times you smoke out the week. But eventually, if you really serious about health and fitness, you're going to quit smoking and shit like that, bro. That shit ain't good for your lungs. It ain't good for your lungs. Quinasia say later, be safe. Good night. Good night, sis. RC say, wow. Still say thank you, brother. True kindness and delivering. Now, can you hear me now? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me now. Put a 1 in the chat. So that's going to be the end of the live. God bless y'all. And remember, ladies, learn how to communicate. Fellas, learn how to communicate and stop wasting people's time, okay? Understand that everybody have a certain niche that they should be in. And be honest with yourself, all right? And remember, take your time. Don't rush it. So until next time, I love y'all. God bless y'all. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. 100.